Hello and welcome to Grind Slime TV with me, your host Aaron. And today we're heading over to Japan, where my brother and his family live. Oh yes, but we're not looking at what my brother's up to. No. No, we are looking at what the band Pharmacist have been up to, particularly their album Medical Renditions of Grinding Decomposition. Ooh, oh yes, I bet you heard that title and thought to yourself, oh look, more Carcass worship. Well, you're goddamn right. Carcass worship is exactly what this is, but, gotta say, it's a, it's a cut above the rest. Right? Not all the rest, but the majority of them. There's a lot of people they hear, oh, it's Carcass worship. It's going to be either it's going to be a clone of Reek of Putrefaction, as so many bands do, and some do well. Most fall by the wayside, or it's going to be one of those, oh, this sounds exactly like necroticism, which again, some do quite well, others, well, not so much. Or it's just Carcass worship trying to be Carcass, where Carcass have no business being Carcass. Of course, you know what I'm talking about. Now, got 9 tracks on this bad boy. Let's get a little look at that for the YouTube people, because they're going to love that. Oh yeah, got ourselves a little blobby blob. I like a blobby blob. Got their logo there, which is absolutely ridiculous. The way it should be, of course. Do love all that. No lyrics in this bad boy at all, and there's none on Metal Archives or any other sort of place like Bandcamp or whatnot. So I'm guessing vocals are probably made up on the spot, which is always a great way to do things. So very sort of simple layout for this bad boy of a release. I've not got this on CD or vinyl, which is also available on, but I can't speak for what they've got going on, but as far as this one, nice and simple. Got the tape itself, half red, half yellow / yellowy orange, either or. It's orange and red, and I like the sort of half coloured sort of cassettes. I don't know, something cool about them. What it is, we'll never know. But like I mentioned before, 9 songs. So you're thinking, 9 songs. Are we talking between 9 and 12 minutes? No, you're looking at 46 minutes. I think the shortest songs, the songs on here are between sort of 4 and 7 minutes long. Really cool stuff. But talking about Carcass worship, as we were, well, I'll try no, but you know me, I'll go off on tangents. Well, this sounds like this could have been put out right between Symphonies of Sickness and Necroticism. It sort of fits right in there, and really well. Production wise, awesome. The snare drum isn't perfect, but it's great as well for what this is. It's not my favourite sort of snare sound, but for this, it just sits in there really nicely. It's very sort of chaotic. And, excuse me, very all over the place. A bit like this review. But the riffs are what count. Okay, because they are, they're naughty. Like, heaviness on this it gets up there. And what I like about this as well, how like on Symphonies of Sickness, they've got like they do a lot, particularly with the effects pedals on the guitar, to make it sort of sound almost like organs and synthesizers. It's got that going on as well, which is really cool. Really sort of drives up that atmosphere that you sort of want to get, because a lot, that's the problem with a lot of Goregrind. It's just like, well, where's the atmosphere? It's like I hear the riffs, I hear the speed, I hear the pitch shifters, I hear a lot, but where's the junk? Where's its balls? Well, Pharmacist packs balls, okay, and the songwriting is fantastic, at least as far as the musical compositions go, because like we mentioned, I don't think there's any lyrics or anything. Every now and then it sounds like you hear a word like autopsy or rendition or something, but maybe that's just my brain putting words in where it's sort of not there. But you know, please excuse the yawning. It's been a just don't. But yeah, this is the tape issue that came out with Grindfather Productions. I don't think they put out the full length or whatnot, like on the other stuff, like as far as the LP and CD are concerned. But this is their first album from Pharmacist. They've got a second album as well, which is pretty different to this one, but at the same time, you can tell it's Pharmacist. But quite a few releases knocking about, mainly splits, and I've got the majority of them. The one with Golem of Gore is a particular favourite of mine. Really, really good. Yeah, I've got to check out Golem of Gore's new album actually. I hear it's rather good. So that'll be happening. But we're talking about this bad boy. So like I mentioned, this is from Japan, but I believe this, because this is just a two-piece. You've got the drummer, who I believe is a native Japanese, and then you've got the singer, vocalist, guitar player, and composer, and all that lot. I believe he lives in Japan, but is from Ukraine originally, and he's also in that band. I think he's in that. Is it Crash Syndrome? You know the one I'm on about? I think he's in that. But yeah, really, really cool stuff. Like I say, like some of the songs are like over the 6-minute mark, but they never outstay their welcome. The riffs, like I mentioned before, it's all about the riffs on this bad boy. It is just, they're everywhere. Every single one that comes out. You know how like some of these gore grind bands are like, oh, awesome riff, then we do a quick tremolo riff to get into this next really good riff. None of that. There's no filler on this bad boy. This is just straight up. Every riff kicks the shit out of the last one. Really recommend it. It's only came out 5 years ago, but it's got that real sort of end of the 80s, early 90s sort of sound that Carcass was sort of pushing out, but done exceedingly well. Okay, this isn't just another Carcass worship band. This is like, this pretty much sets a bar for all the new boys coming out. This is how you do it. So make that happen. It sounds absolutely disgusting. It's heavier than an overstuffed body bag, and my word, it's definitely got that very cool prog kind of element to it that, like, Bill and Jeff were going for in those days. So check it out, make it happen. The whole thing's on YouTube, Spotify, anywhere you can stream your albums. This should be available on there. Pharmacist, Medical Renditions of Grinding Decomposition. Absolutely stunning album. Make it happen. Support the underground scene, particularly your local one, and you go take care of yourself.